I know the two of you are very concerned about what's going on with your sister, right?
Absolutely.
And we have some items here. These aren't just props to dress up the set.
Yeah.
These, Lindsay, are your items, right? These are your
Correct.
shoes,
Yeah.
and this is your designer purse and your designer shoes. And Brandon removed these from your closet
Yeah.
and had a girl damage these.
Yeah. That's correct.
He bought them for you,
Mhm.
right?
He bought the shoes for me.
He bought and then stole one back, took it out, and had another girl damage it. And he says that's part of his fetish.
He had a woman damage the bag, and he had someone he was talking to on a website. He was basically daring him to, would you ruin my girlfriend's heels? And he ruined the heels. He had a girl ruin the bag.
Yeah, he had a girl on the bag. It was a burn mark, right?
Correct. Yes.
And what was his explanation for this? You noticed this pretty quickly, right?
I noticed it immediately. I noticed my bag was missing, and Brandon miraculously was the one to find it. And so I had thought maybe I set it down at a Mexican restaurant. Grease got on it. He didn't say a word. And then I found out a little over a year later that he had some girl light it on fire and burn it.
What was his explanation for taking your items that you value and doing destruction to them?
He didn't have an explanation. I mean, I found out a year later, and after that, I'd already known everything. So he didn't have a good reasoning. He just said that, I mean, it was something that he thought of course. He chose to take my item, but he didn't have a good reasoning. He just thought it would be a good idea, I guess.
So fetish is one thing, and you can decide whether you're okay with that or not, but that's one set of behaviors. But then there's another set of behaviors that are overlying this whole thing. So we're going to have to separate those two things. So
Right.
let's decide that there's one category of behaviors that is sexual behavior, fetish behavior. Then there's another set of behaviors that you have to consider: is this sociopathic? Is this pathological lying? Is this exploitation? Is this abuse?
Mm-hmm.
And that is not something that you can sweep under the rug as a fetish, or just decide that it's a quirk. What do you think about what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I agree. Brandon told me, in the beginning about this fetish. He said he had to go outside of the relationship to get what he needs because his girlfriends don't understand, what he likes. So I was like, great, I do this with you. We have no issues. I never once thought, he was cheating on me.
What kinds of things has he asked you to do that you've been willing to do that were outside your comfort zone?
Stand full weight on his face, step on his throat full weight, kick him in the face, of course, kick him,
Kick him in the groin,
Kick him
stand
in
on
the
his face,
groin,
stand on
yes.
his throat. So you've been willing to
Mm.
inflict pain on him at his request.
Yeah, because that's what he's asking for. And of course, I want to, if this is what he likes, I'm going to try and please him. Like, I want to be with him and,
So he's taken a masochistic approach to this, saying, I need you to hurt me in order for
Yes.
me to feel alive.
Yes, exactly.
That's what he says to you. So
Well, not in those words, but yes.
yeah, I got you.
Yes.
That's what I say. I'm trying to
Yes.
be delicate here.
Yes.
And so you've actually done things that are very out of character for you.
Oh, yeah.
Because you
I
wouldn't
mean,
ordinarily kick a date in the face.
no, when he first asked me to start walking on him, I was like, what are you talking about? I mean, what do you mean? And then, he kind of explained it, but it helped when, when we first started dating, he actually came out to California. So I went through everything and I saw a video of him doing this with another woman. So then I kind of realized, okay, this is what Brandon likes. This is what he wants, obviously, or else, he wouldn't be paying to do it. So then I just kind of went from there.
Hey, did you like that video? Well, click subscribe and ring the bell to get notifications. You won't want to miss what I have coming up.